You ready?
Yep.
All right. To start off, let me start off as always, first and last name spelling.
Rick Staley, Staley, Sheriff of Flagler County.
Got it. Tell us a little bit. I know this happened before midnight. What happened here?
So we received information about a fugitive that was wanted. He was well known to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. He's been arrested multiple times for various weapons, narcotics, and resisting law enforcement. And our deputies knew that he had 2 active fugitive warrants on him, nationwide extradition. They spotted him in a passenger in a vehicle. They pulled him over. As they tried to get him out of the car, he pulled a gun, and 3 deputies fired at him, and he was multiple times, and he was shot multiple times. He still held on to the gun, and eventually they were able to disarm him to allow the paramedics to get here and transport him to Halifax Hospital in Daytona, which is our level 1 trauma center in this area. The bottom line is this: if you pull a gun on a deputy sheriff and you're a fugitive, you can expect to get shot. That's the bottom line. And our deputies performed exactly as they were trained. It's unfortunate that this suspect accelerated this incident to result in him being shot.
Where was he actually shot at?
Well, that's still under investigation, but it's my understanding he was shot multiple times.
Back or the arm? Or
It's still under investigation.
as in terms of, did it happen at this house over here?
It did, in the driveway.
In the driveway. And where would they actually initiate the traffic stop?
Well, he initiated it on the road behind me. He pulled into the driveway, was still in the car when he pulled the gun.
Taken to the trauma center. How is he doing?
I haven't had an update probably in the last couple hours. At that time, he was being assessed by the trauma center, so I really don't have that information at this point. But you can see his arrest history. There's about 40 pages here. This is a career criminal, and unfortunately, he chose to pull a gun on our deputy sheriffs.
I just have one. He didn't discharge his weapon, right?
I don't know that at this point, so I can't answer it. It's still under investigation. Under our protocol, we have asked the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to investigate it. They are here on scene, investigating at the scene, and then we'll eventually interview the deputies involved and the witnesses. And the deputies are paid administrative leave for the time being, and our critical incident stress management system has been activated. Team to, this is a traumatic incident, not just for the person that was shot, but and their family, but clearly for our deputies. We never want to shoot anybody, but sometimes suspects do things that cause a response that occurred tonight to defend themselves and make sure that their colleagues are safe. And same thing with our dispatchers. They're on the other end hearing an emergency traffic and shots fired. They don't know if the deputies been injured or not. Fortunately, they were not. But everything I've seen since I've been on scene, the deputies did exactly what they should do, the way they were trained to defend themselves. And from my observations at this point, in talking to the deputies involved, is clearly a justified use of force.
They have body cameras?
They did.
Have you seen the video?
I have not. Those won't be downloaded. So there's a chain of custody that FDLE asked to preserve, and so they'll be downloaded in front of FDLE and given to them.
Anything else you want to add?
No.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay.
you.